Here's Amazing Grace from the O'Connor Method, Book 1. I'm going to start with my metronome on 70. One, two, three, 1, 2. Okay, so this piece uses the E note, which is first finger on your third string D. So this is E. So find that pitch, and it's on the third string. Then we use some slurring in this piece as well. You'll see in measure 6. The V sign indicates an up bow. So what that means is we're going to play C sharp down, and then B to C sharp going up. So 2 notes on the same bow stroke is called a slur, and it's indicated with that marking that connects the notes, the arch. There's also a tie in the next measure, right? So we've got E for 3 beats and then tied to another beat in the next measure. So the difference between a slur and a tie is that a slur will always be contained, mostly in the same measure, but slurs can go across measure lines too. But the tie is always across a measure connecting those 2 notes. And a tie will always be the same note extended across a measure line. So you probably already knew that. Then there's another slur in measure 10. B to C sharp. So it's the same slur we did already. Measure 13, open A, slur B to D on an up bow. And bow speed is also important to this piece because we have the long tied notes as in measure 7 and 8 and in the ending measures. So for that, you want to slow down your bow speed, but always keep the bow moving. If you stop the bow, you get the crunchy sound. But if you keep the bow moving at a slow speed, you can play that long bow stroke and it'll sound smooth. So I do think it is kind of helpful to play this a little faster tempo. Let's try 80. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Rest. trying to take the longest bow stroke that I can while staying in rhythm. So if it's a half note, you're going to know it's a pretty long bow. If it's one of those tied notes, it's quite a long bow. But always keep the bow moving, and always feel your index finger in the stick of the bow. When that index knuckle is connected to the stick, we can shoot the weight of our arm up the bow. You should feel that connection of the index knuckle to the stick, because that's going to create beautiful tone. Keeping all of the hair in the string when we're playing. So we can up the tempo a little bit and play it one more time. Let's try 90. One, two, three, 1, 2. A few things I neglected to mention. It might be good to practice for this piece playing. On the D string, just open 1, 2, 3. So you're playing D, E, F sharp, and G. F sharp, E, D. So this piece uses E and F sharp, first finger and second finger, on the D string. And then regarding the place of the bow, so we're trying to mostly play in the sort of the middle third of the bow, from about here to about here. We know where the balance point is on the bow, so we're trying to stay above that balance point mostly, and keep that bow moving, and feel the weight in the string, and keep all the hair in the string, and you've got it. So let me know if you have any questions about this, and I hope you enjoy this piece. Also, start it on an up bow. You see that the first note, the pickup note, is on an up bow, so that'll set you on the right direction for the rest of the piece. Thank you so much.